Now I want to talk about record macro. So that is very useful thing. And so far I didn't cover a lot of syntax on how Excel VBA can be done. The reason is because we don't need to remember what's the thing you want to do. You can do it and record it, and the Excel will remember and show you the code, and you can modify it. So that's why I didn't want to cover many technical detail. You can work on yourself and figure out what the code is. So how to do it? Go to Developer tab, record macro, do something and stop recording and see the code and modify it. So let's go to this Excel spreadsheet, Developer tab, and here we have a record macro. And the name, you can type the macro here, name whatever you like. But now what you do, let's record what we're doing. You say, suppose I set 1 here, 2 here, and I type a formula, A1 plus A2, okay. And then I have copy here and paste here, okay. And this is the several things we have done. So let's stop recording, okay. And let's go back to the Visual Basic Editor. And you can see this module here appear, and you here is a record macro. Then what it's doing is they said, okay, select this and set to the active cell. So you click it, it's 1, and you select the formula 2, and then because I go down and then select this and I copy and paste, right? So the code doesn't look very nice, but you can simplify. But you know what they're doing here is selecting stuff and copy and paste. But you can basically change the code accordingly because selecting is not needed. But remember, the function, the program just remember what you actually do here. So sometimes the code is not most efficient, but it record what they have done, so you can modify it. So no matter what you do, you can change it. Say change the cells, change what you do, change the numbers. Then if you say something repeating something a lot of time, then you can do it easily. So this record macro is very powerful to automate repetitive Excel tasks. Suppose every month you do similar stuff, right? Then you can record what you're doing, and you replay this again, right? You can just execute this. If every month you change something very minor thing, you can just change the formula, or you remain that part manually. So I hope you can use it very often. Then you learn all the Excel functions by doing this. Thank you for listening.